Okay, this is a belated reply to Kryten. He's already basically done his little video challenge about stories about the police, and I do actually have a couple, and I will share them. I'm not looking to get anything from it. I'm just wanting to share these stories because I think they're interesting. My first story about the police. I just bought a new car. It wasn't new, it was used, but it was new to me. And it was I think it was a 1979 Toyota Celica GT. And it had the crank windshield, it was a 5-speed, it was a load of fun. And I went with some friends of mine up to a town near here where the movie theaters were and everything, and we were there, and we decided to go meet at McDonald's. They went a different way than what I was used to going. They went on the freeway, and I'd been used to taking the back roads. I hadn't had my license that long, and I wasn't really used to driving on the freeway yet, but it was no big deal. And so we're driving, and I kind of lose the guys, and they, they're driving way out in front, and I start getting this person tailgating me, and I was kind of irritated, and I was young and had enough of an attitude. You never know if those people are going to stop. Had enough of an attitude that I started speeding up. So I think the speed limits back then were 55 on the freeway. So I was doing 60, 65, 70, and I probably got up to 75 before I thought better of it and started backing off. And then this car starts going around me, and I rolled the window down, and in my bad attitude, this was before I was a Christian, mind you, I hang my arm out the window, and I give whoever this person is that was tailgating me this whole time the finger. And so not a moment after I did this, the lights go on. It was a police officer, and the place where I was at, and I wanted to actually ride it, but I don't have the time. But it's kind of a speed trap in through this area on the freeway, and I didn't realize that at the time. I mean, I hadn't been driving that long, and he pulls me over, and about between the time the lights went on and by the time I got pulled over, I had told my friend we got to come up with a story, and we decided that we would tell him that there were some like a gang of people, nasty people at the movie theater where we were at, and we had exchanged words, and I left, and I thought that was them behind us, and I really didn't want them to think that we were intimidated by them or afraid of them in any way. So that's why I did that, because I figured they couldn't do anything to me in the car, and we'd just outdrive them or whatever. But so we came up with this story, and I'm telling him this, and he takes my license and goes and talks with my friend that I was with, and he leaves me, goes back to his car, but before he goes back to his car, he says, "I think you just lost your license, pal," or something to that effect. So I was not real happy. I wasn't mad. I was more nervous and just petrified more than anything. So he goes back to his car, and he left me out there to chill me. Or you know how they talk about freezing the kicker in football when they call a timeout? right before the kicker goes to kick a field goal or something. Well, this cop was definitely doing that to me. He left me standing behind my car on the side of the freeway at night for probably a good 10 minutes at least. And he comes back and he kind of reads me a little bit of a riot act. Not anything real bad, but he ends up letting me go with a warning. And I really couldn't believe that that the whole series of circumstances was just totally unbelievable to me. And I guess I was glad it turned out the way that it did. I didn't lose my license. I didn't get a ticket. This is a really rough road. And but I was so shaken up by the whole thing that when my friend and I got back on the road together in the car, we ended up like almost in Pennsylvania. We totally missed our exit and just kept driving and talking, and totally ended up missing our exit and ended up almost in Pennsylvania. But another police officer story, and I may have to break this up, but another police officer story.